Hi guys, I'm just doing a little video. I spoke a wee while ago about doing a no buy low buy March. However, you might have noticed that I failed spectacularly, so I'm going to move that on into no buy low buy April. So that is just to lead me into this next part. So it's a little mini kind of TK Maxx haul, or if you're over in America, you have TK Maxx, which I think is funny. They've changed one letter. So I wanted to show you this palette. It's a W7 Dusk Till Dawn. Now this is a dupe for a palette, and it's Ultraviolet Neutrals Pressed Pigment palette. So this is a dupe for a palette, and I cannot for the life of me remember. So it's got a little mirror as well. It's got those little brushes with it, and I'm going to take the plastic off if I can and show you the colours. The colours are just amazing. Sometimes in TK Maxx, you know, you want to check that nobody's opened the palettes and had their fingers in them, but this, you know, that plastic was stuck on, so it wasn't touched. So, whoops, I'm dropping the brush. So those are the colours there. Can you see them? I always like to do a wee peek and see that you can see them. So, and it also comes with this little brush, which is quite cool. I'm going to swatch them for you, just so you can see them. So what I love about this palette is where there's a matte, there's a pressed pigment. So you could almost wear the two colours, you know, wear the corresponding colours, which is quite nice. So I'm going to do what's my top row and what's your bottom row. I'm going to swatch that first. Now it was Chloe from Lady Rights who did a look with this palette, I think. Now, I think there's an offer from an online store that you got the 3 palettes, this one and 2 others, for $12.99. There you go, that's the top row. However, when I saw it, I thought, oh, I really want this. Do you see what I did there? Yeah, I just knocked my phone thing over and caught it. So, I'm just going to swatch the bottom row for you. I follow a lovely lady on here who actually has, she's got a template that, you know how when you see these swatches online and they're like perfect rectangles? So that's the bottom row. So those, I mean, for $5.99, isn't that amazing? Now you can actually order those palettes online, and they've got loads of them in TK Maxx. So I just love the, can you hear the chickens? I was told that is possibly the chickens laying eggs when they make that noise. Was it Buggy Boo? Is that right? Was it you that told me? I think it was. Yeah, they're announcing their egg basically. Right, there's the ice cream van in the distance. Can you hear it? It'll be round before you know it. I better hurry up. So that was that palette. I also got this palette now. I was in the shop with my husband. He was looking for some tracksuit bottoms for the gym, and I saw this palette and I wanted this palette, and sorry, I've still got my sunglasses on. We've been out in the car, and my husband said to me, oh, just put it back, have you not got enough? And then I went home and I looked online, and I couldn't see it online, and I said to my son, I was like, could you take me up to TK Maxx? And he was like, okay, I'll take you up, Mum. He's just passed his driving test, so he's still quite keen to get out in the car. So it says BH Cosmetics, and it's the Marvicon, Marvin Magnificent. So it's this BH Cosmetics palette. Can you see that there? All I need is for the alarm to go off in the car next. So look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Marvin. And look at the palette. Is that just not super cute? Now, there was only one of these in the store, so I am so glad I went back and they still had it, because I know that I looked for it online and everything and I could not find it. It was sold out or out of stock, or, you know, it was coming up like, yeah, when I saw it, it was like it had dollar signs and stuff, and it was out of stock. So I am going to try and get this plastic off. So my advice to you is, if you see something and you really want it, just go and buy it, because if this had been out of stock, I'd have been really gutted. And I've come back today, I'm waiting on a delivery, and I've come back today, so we kind of got back home about 2:30, and I get a text message to say your parcel from the Hut group will be delivered between 10:15 and 11:45. So I thought, that's fine. And then I got a text to say your parcel's been delivered. So I've got home and there's nobody home, and my son was working from 5 o'clock, so there's no sign of the parcel. He's not been in, there's no red slip, so I'm really quite like, yeah, curious as to where my parcel is. So all it says when I go on the website is that it's been delivered, so I'm not really very impressed by that. So these shades here, I think you could wear those shades as highlighters as well. So I'm going to swatch those first, and I'm going to swatch it on my hand. Isn't that just the cutest? Like, sometimes I forget I'm not 12, but those are gorgeous, aren't they? Look at this sheen on those. Yeah, sometimes I forget I'm not 12, but guys, I don't know about you, but so I'm going to do this, swatch this row here. Sometimes I think, you know, that 12-year-old girl is still inside me. You know, she's never gone away. She still likes unicorns and love hearts and sparkly pink stuff. That's where obviously my name came from. It was my YouTube, it was not my YouTube name, it was my Instagram handle, and there we go, that's that row there, lovely colours. And you know, initially I just put it, I was trying to find a name, and I was like, oh, there's, you know, there's this, there's that, there's the next. And it was my son's pal Connor. I was like, why don't you just call yourself Sparkly Princess Lynette? So I was like, oh, I'm just going to do that. It was initially Blogs, but that was because I had to put a surname on initially when I first started. But now I've been able to drop that, so it is just Sparkly Princess Lynette. And the lovely Forever Treasure has shown me how to do a custom URL. So yeah, because you can do that once you get to 100 subscribers, which is quite good. So that's that other row there. Aren't they fab? And I get to use up those stinky, horrible face wipes. So win. So the last item I got, sorry, I feel like I'm prattling on today. The last item I got from TK Maxx was this Incredible, and it's a rainbow kind of day. Can you see that there? Can you see that? Look at that, I love the holographic. So it has a sheet mask, a nail polish, and a lip balm. So if you got the Glossy Box Advent Calendar, you'll have received one of these Incredible jelly shots, I think they called it. And if you sign up to Birchbox this month, this is your free gift is a jelly shot, an Incredible jelly shot. However, I wasn't very happy with my March Birchbox. I got 3 repeats, and one of them was just from January, so not very impressed. So this is called Chase Your Rainbow Brightening Sheet Mask, and there we go. So it's got 20 ml worth of product in it. So it's got fruit actives and hyaluronic on it. Anyway, so it energizes, brightens and clarifies for a youthful glow. I'll need a miracle. Never mind, a youthful glow. And this Nails Ink. How fab is that? So it's a little Nails Ink. So remember with the Nails Ink polishes, you pull the top off like that. And then you do that, because otherwise you'll just be sitting there all day cursing the pot. And it's a lovely gold sparkle. So this was a set that was out at Christmas, so that was $7.99, which is probably, I wouldn't pay much more for it than that. However, I do love my jelly shot. Now, I know a lot of people don't like matte lipsticks, Now I bought a couple and a couple are in my panning project, but you pop this jelly shot over your matte lipstick and it's as good as, you know, it just takes it up and gives it a nice wee shine and moistens your lips, which is lovely. I'm going to try and open this. So this is what is so cute. Oh, look. Now, a wee bit disappointed, right? Because my incredible jelly shot that I got in my advent calendar was crystal clear and sparkly. This one is not. This one looks a bit... The beautiful thing about the other one I've got is that you can see the lovely flower inside. With this one, it's kind of dull. Right there. I'm just wondering if it's because it's been sitting. Yeah, maybe it's because it's got cold or whatever. So I'm just rubbed it all over, but it's still not very impressive, is it? Not as impressive as the one I got in my glossy box. Anyway, it's still nice jelly shot. Oh, it was only a kiss. That's what this one's called. So the other one I've got, I can't remember the name, but it's much prettier. It's got little gold flecks and you can actually see the flowers. So I just thought I would pop upstairs to show you that, and no doubt you'll see the face mask and some of these. I'm going to try and not buy any more palettes because I'm just buying them, swatching them, shoving them in a drawer. So I will hopefully come on and start doing some looks with them. Now I've done once or twice, you know, it gets a wee bit easier. So have a lovely day and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.